We have the Radiant. That's me, I'm a snake. We have the Dire. Some good fiery skins over there, like that clinks. We have an intro. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, to an ability draft featuring my friend, Who Dat Ninja. You know him, you love him. He is playing Monkey King this game, and his build is bananas. See what I did there? Because he's a monkey. For me, I'm Medusa with what I would call a very good build. This game's a bit of a struggle bus. I think I should have taken a survival thing, like Dispersion, which was available to me. If you want to see how all of my mistakes came to exist this game, support the channel on Patreon. It's the best way to support the channel. If you want to do that, I would be super appreciative. And also you get extended content and some merch and stuff. I'm going to do something else with merch because I just don't like how Patreon handles it. So look forward to more merch in other forms soon. Alright. I get spotted by this ward right here and totally don't go for the bounty rune. Meanwhile, my team. Bane's getting chased off the bottom river rune. There's two of us camping the top river rune, completely uncontested. I think that's a pretty safe one. And it looks like we are chased all the way off the bottom river rune to the bottom forest room, which we're also chased off of. So, not a great start. Necro grabs one, but Clinks, Tide, and Spider are all Radiant. That's an interesting place for an early Radiant ward. Was that just to try to get First Blood? I feel like that was just to try to get First Blood, but there weren't really enough of them there. I'm a huge fan of like 4 or 5 man ganking one of the runes at the start of the game, now that they're spawning in 0 seconds. Anyway, let's introduce the builds before I get any further. But first, before I introduce the builds, shoutouts to my friends Stargate and Who Dat Ninja for playing this game with me. Second huge shoutout to Who Dat Ninja for saving my ass from a terrible game. To be honest, it was still a bit of a terrible game for me, but he had fun. And arguably carried. Arguably. Wait till you see the scoreboard, guys. This game is silly. Anyways, I played with some friends, but my enemies this game are a Warlock going straight into a couple Null Talismans. Seems good. This build is a little sus. So, he grabbed Fiery Soul first, followed by Chaotic Offering. Got nothing wrong with that. You just need anything to support Fiery Soul afterward. And Shadow Word is a good option for that. His last pick, Upheaval, is good for supporting Chaotic Offering, but like kind of counter synergy against Fiery Soul. Because, you know, you get all this attack speed, you want to be attacking with Fiery Soul, I would think. I'm not sure what the logic behind this build is. It seems fine. Like, when Upheaval runs out, you're going to be a machine gun, but it just seems like it would be better to do that the whole time. Looks like Stargate just got First Blood. Spider's a little low. I guess they've just been taking some damage, probably from that Psyblades on Monkey. Looks like it is just a very well-placed Light Strike Array followed by a nuke. Good old casters getting kills. I've got a friend messaging me, so I will reply and say, you're welcome. Alright, so Warlock's got a bit of a confusing, I'm not sure if he's a caster or a right clicker. I like Shadow Word Fiery Soul, that seems good. Chaotic Offering is always good. I don't know about Upheaval on this build, but it's fine. Alright, we've got Tidebringer, who, well, this is a weird build too. He's got a bunch of nukes and mana shield. He's going to be super mana hungry. I guess he's a tanky nuker. I don't know, it's fine. If he gets farmed, it's going to seriously suffer from caster fallacy. It's okay as a support, but none of these nukes offer any crowd control. Like, Snake would offer crowd control if he had the ult to go with it, and then this would be an excellent build. But as it is, I just see this, like, kill stealing for his team, or from his team. And him ending up with farm is just not going to carry, because he's got no right-click abilities. So, yeah, Caster Fallacy 101 build right here. I hate it. There is a Luna. Luna's got a build. It's Fiend's Grip and Heartstopper Aura. This is amazing. I would want a Radiance with this, and then you just Fiend's Grip people out of invisibility and watch them burn, and they definitely die. Seems excellent. Ghost Shroud synergizes with Heartstopper. Appearing out of nowhere with big disables is excellent. This seems like it should be a support build, but she's super last hitting. Also, this made me a little crazy. Like, I was trying to set up the double meld and told her about it, and then she goes and, like, pulls the creeps and, like, does just all this silly nonsense. And, like, they don't have this area warded. So they didn't know I was here. I could have gotten my double meld off. But, like, now our creeps end up going this way, and I'm just so frustrated. By the time I get an opportunity to do it, she's not around. We had a bad time laning together. She thought she was carry. I thought I was carry. We did not use teamwork very well. Anyways, speaking of me, I've got Wukong's Command and a big AoE stun, and then a couple things to survive in Wukong's Command. I love this build. I would 100% play it again. I would just like to play it with, you know, a support with a support build. Call me crazy, but I'd like to be supported playing this instead of fighting for last hits against the Luna, who is pretty good at getting some last hits. I also have one complaint about this build is I wish either of these were just like a nuke you could use in lane. Because harassing with Heartstopper Aura, if you can blow up some creeps and hit the enemy hero with your spells, you get so much regen out of it. Yeah, I feel like harassing with Heartstopper Aura is just like a must. Diving towers is a little sus. Alright, looks like Necro has respawned, but he was dead a second ago. Let's see what happened to our poor Necro. He's hanging out mid, farming the creep wave with no health, and Lina shows up and blows him up. Yeah, okay, so let's introduce the mid lanes. Lina's got the Luna build. Eclipse, Lucent Beam, Moonglaves, and a bonus nuke instead of some bonus attack damage. This is great. It's Luna. Nothing bad to say about this build. I'll be interested to see how she builds it. Most people build Luna into an agility carry eventually, and then just use her ult and her beams for getting kills on heroes, and then use glaives to farm super effectively. Seems like the way to play it. I would like to see Lina end up with a ton of farm and some big right-click items. Probably some combination of caster and right-click items, but those are definitely a thing. I died. Oh no, what happened to me? How sad. I'm sitting here looking for the double melds, and yeah, I just get squished immediately because I'm so soft. To be fair, I don't have refraction. I'm going for melds and stuns, and I'm just not thick enough of a snake for that to be a plan. Don't tell my girlfriend I said so. But I absolutely should have leveled refraction, and I probably should have just taken dispersion in the draft. Across the river from Lina, we've got a Necrophos who insisted on going mid with a split shot, burning barrage, right-click carry Necrophos. This build is a joke and trash, and I hate it, and why is he mid? Everything about this is bad. I guess he has 2 ags, so he can show up to fights and gush. Ugh, I hate it. It's so bad. He realized he really screwed us by taking mid, because like this is not who we needed to see carry. And Luna and I fighting for farm top was a real problem. Yeah, when your Necrophos and your team comp looks like this, don't build carry. Like, we got 2 intel heroes and 3 agility heroes. That means the 3 agility heroes build carry, and the 2 intel heroes build support. Just Just make the logical decisions based on your bodies. Like, getting reasonable bodies in ability draft is already such a crapshoot. Hey, look, it's Lina ulting me, and I explode. Also, there's 4 of them top. I think I was just trying to, like, ward this camp to block the pulls, since Warlock has been pulling like crazy. And Lina happens to be top. Did Warlock for me? Did he? Am I bad? Is he bad? Who knows? So Lina warned her team that Necro was missing, but nobody warned us that Lina was missing. Alright. Anyways. Interesting matchup mid. I'm pretty sure Necro was bound to lose that. I show up mid and I'm already down 3 levels on Lina, so I have a bad time here when I show up. Meanwhile, bottom. Oh no, Luna died top. Do we need to watch that? I mean, yeah, sure. Let's check it out. I think it's pretty self-explanatory here. She was already low, never went home to heal. I think she was hoping to heal off Heartstopper. Should be a reasonable expectation if she had any stuns. And those 4 heroes top. Oh nope, just tied with the triple nuke. 3 nukes and she's dead. Amazing. Alright, so bottom. We have a lane that's going well for us. Stargate, huge shout out for playing support. Again, you do this often. Love you, buddy. Thanks for playing support. He's got a stun. He's not taking last hits from Monkey. And Monkey needs last hits. What else does he have? Well, he's got a nuke. And another way to share some damage. And a way to scale and steal kills / secure kills. Alright, I don't love Reaper Scythe on a support because it does take kills from carries. But also, like, it makes supporting a lot easier because you don't have to invest as much in regen. Oh no, did Luna just die again? Could that have been the exact same way? Where's Luna? Where's Luna? Oh, just straight up standing. Oh, Luna just straight up stands in the burn until she's dead and then gets exploded. That's hysterical. Alright, good job, Luna. Good thing you got all the last hits top. Anyways, I was saying Reaper Scythe is a little sus because of caster fallacy, but it's also like a good disable. And it lets supports need a little bit less in the way of mana regen from items. So, mixed feelings. I don't know. I'll have to decide later on how I really feel about that. Meanwhile, we have a monkey. This Monkey King is king of the match. Look at this nonsense. Attack range. Currently, 300. Oh, it doesn't show the Sideblade's attack range. That's kind of annoying. Huh. Well, he's got 230 bonus attack range, so you can just see him attacking from like pretty much range. Oh, I died again. If he were to get this stick with the 50 melee attack range, or this Pentasword with the 100 melee attack range, he could end up at 630 attack range with this thing. That's so silly. That would be quite good. It's already quite good. He's got AoE Sideblades and then Anchor Smash. At the moment, he's just using Spin Web. That's fascinating to me that he didn't bother with Anchor Smash in lane. But with Sideblades, he is able to last hit very effectively. You can see he's just spamming right-click and deleting waves before they can get pushed out, and attacking the heroes behind them. He was really able to dominate bottom. It was quite gross. He did well enough that Bane started rotating, trying to save our butts top. Did it work? No. I just played too badly. I got no farm. It's 10 minutes and I have a Mithril Hammer. Like, what am I doing with my life this game? Is that bad? I don't know. I guess that's okay. Meanwhile, Lina with the ult is gonna get the Necrophos. I think so. Seems like a close thing. She doesn't get the Necrophos. He is very low though. Luna goes on Lina. Oh no, Necrophos just hangs out in lane and totally gets himself blown up. Luna showing up and accomplishing nothing. Yeah, so I think the biggest problem with this build... Oh. Wait a second. Did she just have an ult up there? Like this whole time? She's chasing? Oh no, she wasn't quite 6 yet. Okay, so she couldn't have saved Necro. There it is. So it's right after she leaves that she gets level 6. Okay, I won't hold that against her. Alright, looks like there's a little bit of a fight going on top. Bane at full health beats the nuke file from Tide Hunter and gets exploded. I get hit by a chaotic offering golem and then trapped in the slow, and that makes me easy food for Tide. Warlock just like keeps channeling. Well, why not? High five, boys. What can I say? They earned it. I am currently 0-4 at 11 minutes. So this is just going so badly that I decide... Oh, wow. Check this out. Nice. This is going so badly for me that I decide... I think right about now, maybe in like one more death, that I'm just done with this game. Oh, hey, look, it's Stargate. Let's see if we can get him on this cast. Yet. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a Stargate. He has joined the stream. And we're
hello
back.
there.
So, I was having a conversation with myself, as you do when you're solo casting things. Looks like Broodmother just got exploded by a monkey. Yeah, that kind of happens a lot to everyone this game.
Yeah.
I was having a conversation with myself about your build. So you're a support, and you've got Reaper Scythe.
Yep.
And Reaper Scythe on a support is double-edged to me, because on the upside, you get yourself some HP and mana regen stacks, which means you don't need as much gold to invest in items for that, so you can get, crowd control items or, invest in more support items and not feel the loss quite as much. Ruh-roh, there goes Luna mid.
Blammed.
Speaking of caster fallacy builds. But then you also secure kills from your teammates.
So here's my thinking, okay? I got it really for the stun. And the idea being,
yeah, it's also a good single target stun.
I knew that Monkey had the damage. He just doesn't have the ability to hold them there. And if I Reaper Scythe them at full health, he can smack them enough that will kill him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fair. And it's not like he was lacking for kills this game, so
no.
Obviously UKSing your carry did not turn into a big problem or anything.
And I did it to people that he was having trouble with their mobility, right? So yeah, if they're getting away, fuck that.
Yep, I like it.
That Warlock got away a lot.
Let's take a look at... Well, Warlock had Fiery Soul.
Fiery Soul, right?
Gives him a ton of move speed.
Yeah, so she got away a lot.
Down. Looks like Luna just got a ward dropped on her. I would say that means she's in trouble. She ults with a Chaotic Offering Golem standing on her.
On her. Ugh.
You and Monkey show up and save her butt. But that is a close thing. I noticed Luna got very low a bunch of times and didn't have a way to heal up with Heartstopper because she doesn't have any nukes.
No, nothing. She needed something like Radiance or... I don't know.
Yeah.
She could have done Meteor Hammer.
Well, Radiance would have been hard for her to get from her... Well, I mean... Yeah, her net worth is very low. Our entire team is the bottom of net worth, except for Ninja,
Monkey,
who is well ahead with Psyblades and Webs and Anchor Smash. I would expect him to have some good farm.
Yeah.
And
he and I had a very good lane.
You guys kind of crushed your lane. So you were against a Clinks who pretty much doesn't do anything early game. He's got a very strong right-click build for late game, but just doesn't do anything until he has Ravage.
Were we against Clinks or I thought Tide and Brood were bottom.
No, it was Clinks and Brood. I forgot to mention Brood. Yeah, and then Brood is just a tank build, so Brood also just doesn't do anything, and he never will do
So
anything.
Brood
At
was
best, he
boring.
like jumps into the game with tree dance and then nuke someone for 400 damage, and then hopes
I
we
was so
attack him.
surprised that the Kraken Shell didn't, and the Dispersion didn't make him more tanky.
Yeah, Brood is a terrible body to make a tank on. He's got actually 3.2 strength per level is higher than I was expecting to see on this. It's decent stat gain.
And she just blew
So
up.
I think the problem here is that this Brood did not get the farm to get the tank items. Because like drums and tranquil boots
Why does she have drums?
does not a tank make.
Oh, she wanted Boots of Bearing. Interesting. What a weird build.
Yeah, I don't love it. I guess that's to buff her little spiderlings. Look at this. She's got like 16 spiderlings, and it still takes her 10 minutes to kill a single jungle creep. Like, this is a great tank build, but like desperately needs radiance to be relevant on the battlefield, and doesn't have any good way to get there farm-wise. Like, seriously needed a nuke instead of tree dance. Primal Spring does 350 damage. I didn't realize Primal Spring is a legit nuke. Okay, so she just needed to, like, actually level Primal Spring. And she could have farmed waves with it. That's
I guess.
So it is now 17 minutes in, and Ninja has Echo Saber and Desolator. He's at almost 10k net worth, a full 2.5k above Lena. I also noticed that the next on their list is their Tidehunter, and Tidehunter is such a Castle Fallacy build. Monkey shows up and explodes Warlock
Dude.
top and then cleans up Clinks a moment later. He is very much online at this point.
He really did a lot of damage there. It's all about lining it up, and I know you said the other day when playing Cyblades that that was difficult, and I agree. I find it very difficult, but I just watched Ninja, and he's kind of a master at that.
Yeah, Monkey King is also just an exceptionally perfect body for Cyblades. Like, the advantages of having a 300 range melee attack are hard to overstate when you're getting that 230 bonus range. It definitely makes it so he can hit the entire creep wave and the heroes behind it. And then he attacks very fast. He can attack from like the relative safety of a bit further away than other melee heroes. He got a very much the stars have aligned for this build kind of build here. You know,
Yeah.
I realize I could have had Dispersion and Refraction this game if I had made better choices with my life. Also, it's 18 minutes and I've been having a terrible game and I still haven't leveled up Refraction. I think I must have been on drugs. At this point, I'm just trying to get my ags together. And this is going poorly for me. Clink shows up, silence, ult, and just completely detonates me. He is now scary with that orchid.
Well, like, I mean, you have a blade of alacrity instead of going the ogre axe to give you that little bit of strength too. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. I wanted to be able to farm.
Uh-huh.
I did grab
But
the
you
2
can-
crowns for some early stats, but like it was really not enough. Also, I was like way out in dead lane at 18 minutes or 19 minutes. That was just bad positioning on my part.
I think that is the big conversation. That's something that Ninja said too. Is just like, you know, we were hanging out together, and you were trying to do the farm thing, and I think that's what got you caught a lot.
Well,
Is not being
I
with
actually
us.
didn't get caught that many times after this point because I'm already 2-5 and I'm already 0-5, 0-6, and I end the
06.
game at 0-7. So like I did an okay job of getting caught up between like 15 minutes when I'd had a terrible start to about 30 minutes when I had like Ags, Maelstrom, and the range attack thing that I definitely know the name of.
So-
Dragonlance.
So you don't think you would have been stronger had you been with us in ganks and stuff?
No, I mean, I was dying in fights really badly, goes down there.
Yep.
And I was trying to get to him. I think another issue I had was that he just had webs. So, like, staying with him was really difficult.
I agree with that. I had some difficulty staying with him.
I do think the thing I needed to do this game to become relevant was just, like, spend 20 to 30 minutes farming. Or spend the, the 10 minutes between 20 and 30 minutes farming, because I had lost team fights so badly. I was not effective. Like, we just went on Brood, and I just didn't do any damage to him.
I know.
But
Again,
I
Brood
just
at this
needed to get
point,
my Ags.
she's got quite a bit of armor and health too now.
And, also in my defense, at about 30 minutes, I was pretty much built. I could have started team fighting, and it would have turned into an okay game for me, I think, except for it kind of ended.
The game ended.
Ryan is a monster.
Yeah.
What do you think of this Warlock build? We've got a Warlock with Chaotic Offering, Fiery Soul. The first pick was Fiery Soul, then he got Chaotic Offering. He's using Shadow Word to keep up Fiery Soul. But then he also has Upheaval, which is a very long channel, along with Fiery
Yeah,
Soul.
I don't like Upheaval with Fiery Soul. You want to be a right clicker. He also didn't turn it into a right clicker. He was going for Golem Zags. I don't know.
It's kind of weird, right?
I think I would have turned it into a right click build with a stun.
That's what I thought when I saw the first 3 picks, but then he's supporting golems with Upheaval every time he's in a fight.
Like shit, you could have gotten Maelstrom on this. You could have got crits with this. It would have been strong. I don't know.
Yeah, he went for a Shard for AoE Shadow Word.
He got me a couple of times. I think he got me once this game, maybe twice. Maybe he was there for the second time and didn't get me.
Luna does some very aggressive things throughout this game. She does end up with a Radiance.
He got a kill here too. There's the
23 minutes.
Radiance.
That's not
Yep.
terrible.
Yeah.
That is really the item she needs to be online.
To do anything, you mean? Yeah.
Yeah. But then, like, she just stays up here.
Oh yeah, she's gonna get
Eventually
killed.
they get vision on her.
Yeah.
She's got Skeleton Walk, so she's fast.
Why is she
but, like,
gonna go back in?
I don't know. She's just dancing around with, like, multiple heroes on her. Is she thinking she's gonna burn someone all the way to death before they, like, figure out what's happening?
She's taking this tower at the moment.
She snipes the tower, but totally reveals herself.
She goes invis again.
Ends up ulted and stunned. Turns invis to try to hide. Ends up just standing in the bushes. There's vision again, and now she does just have to run.
Yep. Yeah, but she got the tower.
She even
she
got
did okay.
out. All right, I thought I remembered her dying in that attempt. When she
No, I think Ryan definitely got upset with her.
Yeah, that she was just all the way at their base by herself. Understandable. I actually really like her build. I was pretty annoyed that she and I were fighting each other for farm.
She's dusted.
She's dusted, but she can just ult and then burn people down with a combination of Radiance and Heartstopper. It's very strong.
She's gonna get nuked here.
Into the Eclipse.
With Ghost Shroud on.
Kind of tanking it for the Monkey, which is nice. Monkey now has a Basher and a Satanic also. 24 minutes in and 4 slotted.
Strong guy.
I mean, maybe 3 slotted. Echo Saber, Basher are both like not really counted as a full item in my book, but like it is a good combination of abilities or a good combination of items to have. And no matter how you cut it, that is some very early farm.
Yeah, no, he definitely got all the farm. I pushed them off lane at level 2. They couldn't come back to lane after that. He was level 4 when they were level 2. It was such a
I'm actually not that upset about how my farm went this game. I'm annoyed that I died in lane, and I'm annoyed that I was in lane with another person farming and that Necro took mid. Because while Necro does have a right-click carry skill set, like, he's got an Ags and boots that is contributing nothing to this game and dealing no damage.
Yeah, agreed. Well, we gave him a lot of shit for that too.
We did.
I mean,
But
shit was not
He called
You know.
mid, and he was not the right pick for mid, and literally everyone on the team rolled against him because we just wanted to get anyone else mid because him mid was really bad for us.
No, yeah, it wasn't just called mid. He was determined to be
Yeah,
mid despite.
wouldn't be talked out of it,
Yeah,
and it was not the right decision for the game.
yeah, despite hurting the team. He just didn't care.
So yeah, I think if I had a lane where I got last hits, I'd probably have been online like this, 5 minutes earlier.
I think I babysat you a little bit. I'm noticing that.
You came top, but I blew you up one of the times you came top.
Yep, yep.
And like I was not really babysittable. I was just so squishy that like if they got on top of me, especially somebody with Tide with this
Yeah.
very
Tide Laguna Blade was
caster
gross.
fallacy early game nuke pile.
Mhm.
And he definitely made laning phase hard for me. But like in the end I got farms. Like I'm fine with being where I'm at this point in the game. Ninja is miles ahead. Have you seen that team fight he takes mid? I feel like that's coming up.
What time are you at right now?
I'm at 26:44. Lena and Spider just went down top. Monkey got both of them.
Something else he was saying, and I'm still confused how this works. Anchor Smash uses Psyblades?
Yeah, it counts as a physical attack against everything in its range around you.
Whoa,
if you
that's
have-
really strong.
Yeah, if you have multiple enemies, like if you have a creep wave between yourself and an enemy hero, and you hit Anchor Smash, you'll physically attack all of the creeps at once, and then Psyblade will extend multiple attacks to the hero behind them. So,
That seems broken as shit.
yeah, that's how he's just completely nuking people in wave. He's got to finish Butterfly now at 27. Like 2 minutes later, he's got another 3,000 gold. Very impressive. Oh yeah, check out this alt mid that Tide just walks right out of. Lol. Glad I could help. Been very helpful this game.
Yeah.
I think I might have done drugs for this match. I'm like really not playing well.
Well, I just got nuked. They all were there.
Yeah, everybody shows up mid.
And now watch, the
Corona.
monkey gets the DD.
Yep.
Gross.
Yep. That's all 5 of them. Actually, they're also all a little bit low. Well, 3 of them are a little bit low.
Nah,
Monkey gets
Warlock
the DD
heals.
and backs off. Warlock heals them all up. Yeah, okay, so we've got a full set of full health enemies pushing down mid. Interestingly, Lena is not involved in this fight. And she is their strongest. But here comes mid. Monkey goes in, gets silenced and gets stunned, goes down to about half health, and then the Satanic kicks in. There's the first Anchor Smash. Spider's down, and Spider was their tank. He's now hitting Tide
And then
Clinks at the
Necro
same
blocked.
time. Tide goes down, Clinks goes down, Necro shows up to help, and with his spin webs, he's able to catch up with Warlock for what absolutely should have been an ultra kill. Necro snatched one of those, but that was all Monkey on the damage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
was
just
really
look at look at the damage done on the fight recap. Necro did 600 pure, 900 physical, and 400 spell damage, as opposed to 10k, 7.5k, and 2,000. Like,
Yeah,
geez.
for sure.
Jeez, Ninja. What was that at? That was just before 30 minutes? Wow.
That's
What a
way
fight.
different.
And then I believe from there we just steamroll the rest of the game.
Look at the net worth, too. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he's up 11k.
Double. He's double. He's
He's
double
11.
the Lena.
Yeah, almost. He's up 11k on her, and she's only at 14k, so
Yeah.
he's huge. He's just completely out of proportion huge at this point. So I think one of the, so Psyblade's Anchor Smash is very strong. And, having a combo like that that's cheap and does a ton of damage, and the AoE melee attacks means he can farm anything he can get to. And then the other thing he has this game that's just really strong is the webs, because it gives him the mobility he needs to be in the fight.
You don't think that Death Pack is, Because he has a shit ton of damage from this, too.
Oh, yeah, sure. No, Deathback is good also. I mean, but I think Webb's was the real deal breaker on just letting him get to farm faster than everybody else. Like, that's why I always get Trabs and why I usually have so much farm is, you know...
He used it aggressively, too, the webs. Like this
Yeah,
is
he
not...
kept casting it and using it to just be able to run around with it.
It's not a defensive thing, you know? Like, it's...
Yep.
He's using it to kill them.
All right, looks like a few of them are ready to push him off of his push bottom. Meanwhile, Luna's pressuring top against Warlock. About to be Warlock and Tide. But yeah, he just left top and is mid already. Like, he's running around at like near max move speed because of webs. And then just one-shot exploding waves. Like, look at Luna trying to last hit, and he gets the 2 Echo Saber hits off and just deletes the entire wave in 2 attacks. So silly. Alright, we're all hanging out.
Yeah.
Triangle, top, and I believe...
We're split.
I think Ninja Roche is here, right?
Yeah.
Necro gets blown up, hanging out top by himself. Yeah.
Luna's hanging out right on a ward.
Travs, Maelstrom, and Axe. That is not the carry.
It's so funny to see the wards later. Like, how arrogant our positioning was.
Considering how well they had everything worded.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not going to happen in the YouTube version, but when we check out the post-game analysis, there's definitely going to be a shout-out to whoever was paying for support on their team. I think it was Warlock. Yep, Luna gets caught under a sentry ward and just gets exploded.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, hanging out. Lena looks like the one that's... No, it's Warlock and Lena. They both did.
Yep. Lena's definitely the scariest on their team at this point. Warlock's strong too. Ninja goes in, gets sheeped. We all make sure Spider dies.
Yeah, fuck that spider.
Ninja just dives deep. Creep waves top and mid are putting pressure on. 3 of them down after that exchange.
The break is smart of Lena, but like, doesn't matter at this point.
Yeah, it's not enough. He's just super farmed. Like, he's got a moon shard as well. He backpacked his Echo Saber in favor of a moon shard.
Like, if you've got a break at 15 minutes or something, maybe, but...
Yeah.
It's over now.
I think it's just a... I mean... So Lena is 12-4 to Ryan's 18-3. I think it really comes down to that she's an intel hero.
Yeah.
Trying to compete with an agility hero for a right-click build, for one thing. And also, she has an Aether Lens. Why does she have an Aether Lens? She doesn't have an Axe for the improved Eclipse. Like, the tools she has to beat Ninja, she's choosing not to use in favor of hitting Lucent Beams from further away. I don't know, that's like an Aether Lens with Lucent Beam is a support decision. And she is absolutely their team's hard carry, along with Clinks. And Clinks is just AFK and found at this point. He's had enough.
Yeah, he's done.
Can't say I blame him. He's 3-7. He had a rough game. I'm still 0-7. I also had a rough game, but like, at least at this point, I feel like I can hang out in their base and not just be dead all the time.
Well, you definitely have like Monkey there to make it as him as the target, you know, like.
Oh yeah, Monkey in front buffering for me was definitely nice, and at this point I'm just like hitting towers and stuff and hanging back. I do look for chances to set up Wugon commands. I get a couple good ones off, but like my damage is just so dwarfed by by ninjas.
Yeah, they're gone.
That build he's got. Yeah, look at he's standing like right next to me and attacking towers. I'm a Medusa with a Dragon Lance, and he's attacking from pretty much as far away as me. Oh, you and I both stunned the Tidebringer for him, and that's another kill. Here's an Eclipse in the fountain, which he just attacks through, not even with Satanic. Never needs the Aegis. What a game, Ninja. Nice carry. You said you were proud of this game, and I've got to say, I was very impressed by this game. I lost pretty much all hope during laning phase, and you ended up carrying us. Good job, friend. Alright, if you made it this far, hit that like button. If you want to support the channel, Patreon's the place to do it. If you want more, I stream Tuesdays and Thursdays. It's all in the description. For now, good luck, have fun, and don't die.
Laters.